All right, sound check here. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Ryan Vedix on the mic. Game 2 of the Carthage tournament. We got the Carl Junction Bulldogs against the Lincoln Academy. Both teams with a win last night in Game 1. Lincoln over Webb City, and Carthage over. Carl Junction Bulldogs over Rush. Webb City just got into a battle with Shawnee Mission and got beat 71 to 30 something roughly. So kind of a tough day for the Cardinals. Looks like we got about a minute, 15 seconds left. Want to give a quick shout out to Deacon Endicott. Happy birthday to him. He's officially an adult, 18 years old. So congratulations to him. I'm super proud of him. He's turned into a great young man. Lineup tonight, Cooper Vedix out under the weather. Hoping to be back tomorrow. So let's see if we can get this camera up a little higher. So Vedix is out. He's probably watching the stream. Bulldogs got a pretty good test on their hands right now with Lincoln Academy. Lincoln Academy came in and put a beat down on Webb.
Carthage Senior High School tonight's semifinal matchup between the visitors.
Everybody can hear me okay?
And the home team of Lincoln Academy.
Somebody give me a comment. Let me know if you can hear me or not. That'd be great.
Invitation back to 1946. Let's go ahead and meet our starting lineups. First for the visitors, Carl Junction.
So Carl Junction starting off as the visitors.
A 6'1" sophomore, number 10,
0. Brian Hanks.
Starting guard, a 6' junior,
Number 2, Maddox Shorter.
Starting forward, a 6'2" senior, number 4.
The birthday boy, number 4, Deacon Endicott.
Starting forward, a 6'2" senior, number 5, Rashad.
Number 5, Rashad McDonald.
Rounding things at guard, a 6' senior, number 22.
Last but not least, Brody the Pant, number 22.
Bulldogs coached by Court Hardy, assisted by
Head coach Court Hardy. Coach Court Hardy, sorry.
Now let's get started.
A little tongue tied there. Switching over to Lincoln Academy.
Starting at forward, a 6'9" senior, number 1, Ethan.
6'9" senior, number 1, Ethan Smith.
Starting at guard,
Big boy.
a 5'8" senior, number 3, Chase.
5'8" senior,
Starting at guard,
Chase Brown.
5'11" senior, number 4, Quentin Stewart.
Quentin Stewart, 5'11".
Starting at guard, 5'10", junior, number 11, Jackson Nagy.
Jackson Nagy.
Rounding things out forward, a 6'8" senior, number 24.
Then a 6'8" senior, so 2 big boys on there. That is Simon Spencer. So the clock is set. Looks like Endicott on the line against the number 1, which is Ethan Smith. 2 seniors going at it. One about 6'2", one about 6'9". Let's see if Endicott's got some hops tonight. Thanks, Karen Lee. Appreciate it. On the mic check, and here we go. The winner heads to the championship tomorrow at 3:30. Loser will go to consolation against Webb City. And there's the tip, and it goes to the big boy, to Stewart. Stewart's going to hand it off to Nagy. Nagy, might recognize that name for the Chiefs coordinator. I don't know how related, dad, grandpa, what he is, but all right, near side here. Stewart's going to bring it around, picked up by Hanks, switch the sides on him. Back to Stewart. Nagy. Stewart. Into the corner. Number 3. He's going to pull the trigger on the 3. It's going to be no good. So Brown shoots and misses. Rebound by Shorter. Gets across the C. 7:27 first period. Picked up by Nagy. Shorter trying to set something up. Pan underneath. Trying to muscle. He elevates. Off the front of the rim. Rebound by Nagy. No, I'm sorry. That is Brown. To the far side. Stewart. Picked up by Hanks. 7-11 first period. Big man. Back out. Stewart at the top. You have 2 6'8", 6'9" kids. I'm not sure why you're not using them. Nagy for 3 from the corner. No good. It's going to be tipped out by the big man, and it's going to be back court. So the Bulldogs will take over with 6:56 in the first period. As Ethan Smith, the 6'8", tips it out. It just goes a little too far. Hanks inbound for the Bulldogs on the far side. Shorter to inbound as Nagy comes in to put on a little bit of press. Long ball, just like football. Shorter goes up and gets it. Gets across. Nagy with some decent defense. Hits Endicott at the top. Endicott's going to go to McDonald. McDonald drives in, loses it. Here's Pant. Pant near side. Switches to Shorter. He's going to go clear to the other side wing. McDonald's going to switch with Hanks. Takes it to the corner with him. Picked up by Spencer, the big man. Hanks at the top, looking for the door. No door there, so McDonald looks. He's going to drive in, and he's going to get it back. He loses it, and again, and it looks like Stewart's going to get it. He's trying to go coast to coast. He's going to go up. It gets too hard. Big man misses. Another big man gets it and dunks. So the first points of the game by near wing to Stewart on the top. Goes to the far side to Brown. Back to Stewart. Here's Nagy for three. It's in the air and in for three. He keeps shooting, so he must be a three-point shooter. Arnold pulls the trigger on a three-point shot. No good. No Bulldogs in there to rebound as Nagy in there alone pulls down the rebound. 5:15 first period. Stewart looks. He's going to drive in, spin move, drives in for the basket. Gets fouled a little bit. No call. Endicott with a big board. It's Shorter on the run. Shorter's going to pull up to the three, drop it from the air, and in for three. Maddox Shorter. Get the ball down. Stewart on the far wing. 4:55 first period. Down by 2 after that great shot by Maddox. Stewart pulls up the three, and it's in. Inbound to McDonald. McDonald gets across the logo. Picked up by Nagy. Corner or Shorter. They switch. Nagy picks him up. Here's Hanks in the middle going after the big man. Nope, he's going to change his mind. The Shorter goes baseline. He sees McDonald on the in the corner for three. He's going to rim out. Nagy with the rebound. Hits the corner to Brown. Back to the big man for two. Spencer, which I think he could do that all night long. Timeout, Bulldogs. 10-3, 4:19 first period. We're going to take a few second timeout as your Bulldogs trail by 7. Looks like Kobe Martin and JoJo Ballard checking in for the Bulldogs. Katie Cummins watching from Tampa. Man, did you get on a plane last night? I just saw you. And I am jelly. Well, have some fun in Florida. Don't forget your sunscreen. .419 first period. We got Pant, Martin, Shorter, JoJo Ballard, and Brian Hanks. Missing one. Pant. There he is, Brody Pant. So the Bulldogs get the inbound on the far end. Ballard's going to inbound to Shorter with 4:19 first period. And it's in. Clock starts. There comes Shorter, picked up by Nagy. Nagy does a good job. It's kind of a soft press. Slows him down. Somebody looking for help. Shorter's going to go to Ballard. Ballard to the corner for Martin. Martin for three. It's in the air. No good. Big man number 24, Spencer, pulls it down, hands it off to Stewart. Stewart's drives, goes to the corner to Brown. Brown sidestep for long two. No good. And looks like Ballard's going to get the rebound over the Twin Towers. Here's Hanks to Shorter. Shorter in the corner for three. It's in the air. In for three. Maddox Shorter. 2 on the night. 10-6 is Shorter carrying the team right now on his back with 2 3-point shots, making it a 6. And that's going to be a walk on Stewart. There's a little gift for the Bulldogs. Let's see if we can't capitalize on that with 3:29 first period. Your Bulldogs trail by 4, 6-10. Inbound far side is Ballard. Number 1 gets it into Shorter. Shorter met by Nagy. Bounce pass to Ballard. Ballard's going to lose it as a push in the back by Stewart. So Stewart picks up his first. Oh, let me look here. Make sure I got the right one here. Yep, Stewart. Pant inbound, guarded by 6'9", Simone Spencer. He's a rather large kid. Look at that wingspan. Pant looking to get it in. Gets it into Martin. Comes over. Picked up by the other big man. Smith. Shorter at the top with 3:16 first period. Picked up by Nagy. Goes over the top to Ballard. Ballard's going to drive in. He hits Hanks. He's got the wide open look for three. In and out. Pant with a rebound. He's going to see if he goes back up on the big man. See if he can't get a foul. Floater in for two. Brody Pant takes it right at him. And gets two. 2:55 first period. Bulldogs down by two as they're chipping away in that lead. You got 2 6'8" kids and you don't use them. Stewart for three. No good. Almost hits Pant in the face. Off the front of the rim. I don't know if he's a little close or what. Nagy at the top. Back to Stewart. Stewart's going to drive in as looks like he got fouled. No calls. They're letting him play. The big man goes up for the layup. And it goes in. Where do we get a couple of them? There comes Martin. And he's going to throw it away. It's going to go back court out of bounds as he was going to Hanks. Hanks cut in, and the ball went out. 2:22 first period, 8-12. Subs in for, let's see, 5. Foster checks in. And who else? 20. Fernando, 22. Carter Fernando. Brown gets it into Nagy. 2:17 first period. Brown, Nagy at the near side. He goes for the long three. Looks off, and it is. Looks like it's going to be a push in the back. Looks like that is going to be on the new kid. 22. Welcome to the game there, Carter Fernando. Picked up his first one within about 3 seconds. Leave that kid in. He's the MVP. Ballard inbounds to Shorter. 2:08 first period. Picked up by Nagy. Comes across the court this time, or half court to Nagy. Goes left, reverse. Sees Pant on this side. Pant looks. He's got a huge arm in his way. I don't even know if he can see the basket. Shorter at the top with 1:50 in the first period. Pant trying to find a hole there. Here's Hanks going up against Brown. Hanks drives in, get in there too far. You get into some tall ones. Shorter for three. Maddox Shorter is on fire. Maddox Shorter brings the game within one. 11-12 with 1:30 left in the first. Maddox Shorter. Underneath to the big man, far side for three from the corner. It's going to be no good. Rebound by. Looks like Mike Hanks might get called on the push in the back. Yep, Hanks gets rung up for that one. On the pass, and he gets that on Fernando as Fernando flies in there. Hanks gets him in the back, and they're going to inbound to the big man. Back to Nagy. Nagy's going to pull the trigger on the three. In for three. Nagy's a shooter. Need to get a hand in his face before he gets too warm. Link expands their lead by 4, 11-15. Far side short. Martin pulls the trigger. Nope, no good. Ballard goes up and get it. Put back, no good. Here's Martin and Pant fighting for it. Pant, the short jumper, no good. Rebound by Brown. Brown brings it down the near side. Passes to Fernando, to Nagy. Fernando, Brown at the near side, picked up by Shorter. Nagy at the top. Here comes Hanks. Oh, the big man decides to try his luck on the three, and it goes in. So Simone Spencer gets himself a three. And that's what you want to see, a 6'8" kid shooting a three-point shot. Here's Martin for three from the corner, and it goes in. Cancel that last one because Martin matches him. 16 seconds left in the first period. Here comes Nagy, picked up by Hanks underneath of the big man, Simone Spencer. He's going to dish it out. Tip, turnover. Here comes Ballard. It's going to be tipped over on a bad pass. It's going to be 6 seconds, 5 seconds, slowing down. Here comes Nagy. Nagy looking. He gets to the corner. Brown's going to drive in, and they run out of time. So good first period. Bulldogs within 4 on Link Academy, Basketball Academy. So 14-18 into the first period. We'll take a few second time out. You're listening to the Carl Junction Boys Streaming Network here in the beautiful Carthage, Missouri. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Welcome back. Time's ticking down. Into the first period, and we're going to reset the clock to 8 minutes. Get that second period rolling. This is definitely going to be a CJ period right here. I can feel it. Thanks for joining us tonight. If you're just joining us, happy birthday to Deacon Endicott and Cooper Vedix. A little under the weather tonight. Hoping to be back tomorrow night playing in the championship. Championship tomorrow, 3:30. Consolation bracket, I don't know because we're not going to be there. All right, here we go. Looks like Hank's inbounds to Shorter. He's going to get it in backcourt. And we're off to the races. Clock starts. Picked up by Fernando. So a switch. I'm not sure where Nagy is. As Martin goes for three. Oh, in for three as Martin starting to fill it. That's going to be dangerous. Kobe and Maddox. The flamethrower came alive. Brown on the far side. That's not Brown. That's Foster. Foster to Stewart. Stewart's going to swing to the side. Fernando decides to pull. Oh, jeez. Pulls a quick no-look three-point. Here's Endicott on the near side. He's going to drive in. He's going to dish it to Ballard. Ballard regains it, elevates. No good. Nagy with the rebound. 7-18 second period, 21-17. Foster's going to drive in. It looks like he takes about 15 steps. Nagy to Stewart on the near wing, picked up by Hanks, back to the corner. Excuse me, Foster. Trying to elbow on Ballard. Here goes Stewart. He's going to drive in, and I'm not sure what he's doing. Tries to dunk it from the free throw line. Weird. Here's Foster. So, 3-point shot for Foster goes in with 6:38. 17-24. Bulldogs need to respond here. Shorter at the top, picked up by Foster. Here comes Ballard and Hanks. Handoff. Hanks looks, picked up by Foster. Spin new drives in. He sees it, gets in there before the big boys. Nope. It's going to be a takeaway in the air. Here comes Nagy. Nagy's going coast to coast. Shot's no good. Stewart with a rebound, dishes to the big man. Big man not ready. He's going to kick it out to the wide open Foster for three, and it's going to be no good. Push in the back by the big man, number 1, Ethan Smith on Martin. I think that's his first. 6-11, second period, 17-24. Bulldogs trail right now. Payne gets it into Hanks. Hanks looks like Fernando waiting on him. Hanks bound pass to Martin. Martin gets it to McDonald. Back to Martin. Martin sees the open shot. It's a green. Kobe Martin drops it from the rafters. Just by God in the hoop. 5:48 first period within a 4-point range here. Nagy back to Stewart. Far wing picked up by McDonald. Go to Foster to Stewart. Foster on the far side picked up by Pant. Here's the wide open Nagy. Nagy sidesteps, and he's going to take one too many. He's griping and moaning. He's not getting it back. You ever see him give it back? It don't do any good to gripes. So turnover. The Bulldogs got a chance here to bring it within at least one. Looks like Pant inbound for the Bulldogs is going to go to Hanks. Got a wrestling match going on. Here's Hanks. I got a wrestling match going on behind me. Martin's going to drive in. He's going to get a no call. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to keep it as a... He kind of got hacked on the way in there. Goes out of bounds, so we're just going to inbound on the far side. Pant inbound for the Bulldogs. Looks like Foster to guard him at the stripe, or at the line. Got McDonald and Stewart bumping and grinding a little bit right here. Love it. Gets it into Hanks. Hanks comes back right to Fernando. Here's Martin. Martin sees a three in his view. Oh, my gosh. Kobe Martin. Holy moly. 1-point game. 23-24 as the flamethrower comes alive. It's going to be a takeover. The birthday boy has it. Nope, he gets it back. Here's Nagy. Nagy defended by Hanks. Goes all the way across to the Stewart. Stewart sees a wide open three. He's going to shoot. Super flop. Doesn't get it. 27-23 as the Bulldogs are creeping in. 4:46, second period. Pan on the far wing, picked up by Foster. And it's going to dribble around. A good decision not to go there. There's Martin, picked up by Nagy. Bounce pass, slow bounce pass. Might need to sharpen those up just a little bit because those hands are reaching. And to Hanks. Hanks, he's going to go the wide open Deacon Endicott for two. Deacon Endicott finds his way to the bucket. Happy birthday, Deacon Endicott. 4:17, 2-point game, second period. Nagy looks at a three, changes his mind, back to Stewart on the far side. Here comes McDonald. McDonald and Stewart having some choice words, I'm sure. Oh. A little bit of talk there is Stewart with a super flop. He gets the call. That's been brewing. All right, let's see what we got out here. Fernando comes out and Foster come out. Let's see who comes back in. We got Nagy, Stewart, the big man Spencer, and the other big man Smith. Who's in the corner here? 3. That is Brown. Okay. So Nagy, far wing, underneath of the big man. Looks like Smith. Throwaway. Let's see. Throw it away. Brown gets it. Hands it off the big man. Big man goes up for the dunk. Foul him on the way up. So let's make him earn those shots. 3:46, second period. 25-29. Bulldogs trail by 4. Winner moves on to the championship. Loser to consolation. Play Webb City. Shawnee Mission sitting in the championship waiting for their opponent. Shot's no good, so it's a good foul. Who was that on? That was on Endicott. Picks up that foul. It's his first one. Simone Spencer at the stripe. Second shot. Rolls in. Pant. Gets it to McDonald. McDonald, he's going to drive in. He sees, he's going to throw it away. Martin's got long arms, but they're not that long. So the Bulldogs give it right back to him with a 5-point lead. 25-30, 3:43, second period. Smith into Nagy. Nagy to the corner to Brown, back to Nagy. Looks for Stewart, gets blocked up, and it looks like McDonald gets himself a steal. He's got the freeway. Here he comes. Euro in for 2. Rashad McDonald. Within 3. 3:20. The Bulldogs yet to lead, but have come real close, kissing that tie. Stewart at the top. Looking, he's going to drive in. He's going to elevate. I'm not sure that shot goes in. If you don't, you can touch him. Gets fouled on the shot. Looks like McDonald picks up his second one on Stewart. Goes to the line. Payne Endicott, McDonald, and Hanks rebounding as we got Martin back. Stewart at the stripe with 3:11, second period, down by 3, 27-30. Shot is no good. Rashad gives him a cheesy look. Matty Shorter checks back in for Hanks. Vidic's out tonight, under the weather. Second shot for Stewart is good. Endicott gets a quick one into Shorter. Down the far sideline, here comes Shorter. He's got maybe an open look, and he sees Martin with a reverse layup. Kobe Martin having a heck of a night. That's his first 2-point play. Within 2 points again, 29-31. If they get a stop here, the big man turn, jump, and it's in. So Simmons Spencer just kind of turns and jumps, hits his head on a light. McDonald on the near corner goes to Martin to the top to Shorter. Picked up by Nagy. Here comes McDonald on the handoff. 2:33, second period. 4-point lead for Link. He's going to drive in, and it's just going to be call a jump ball as McDonald and Stewart get tied up again. That ought to be interesting to watch throughout the night here. So it's going to be a jump ball, and it looks like it's going to be a link ball on that one. Arrow going their way. 2:24, second period, 29-33. Bulldogs trail. Bulldogs have 3 team fouls. Link with 1. Stewart, tipped by McDonald. 6'9", grabs it. He goes to the corner to Brown. Brown for 3. It's going to be off the back of the rim. Pant gets the rebound. He's driving hard. He's got his head down. Nope, he's looking up. He's going right at the Twin Towers. He's going to kick it back to the wide open Endicott. Endicott sidestep for 3. No good. Here's Shorter. Shorter gets the rebound. Shorter's got a hot hand himself. Just under 2 minutes. Rashawn McDonald hands it off to Shorter. Here comes Stewart to guard him. To Shorter. Martin. Martin by Nagy. Shorter's got a few inches on him. Here comes Endicott for the wide open layup. Deacon Endicott. 1:40 in the second period. 2-point game again. Brown bounce pass, and McDonald's there, knocks it out of bounds on the play. The disruptor gets there. JoJo Ballard checking in. Let's see who he's coming in for. Looks like Kobe Martin. Speaking of disruptors, Ballard's been known to disrupt a few plays himself. Stewart inbound underneath Link's basket. Gets it into Nagy. Nagy's going to, or no, I'm sorry, that's Brown. Going to travel it around. Smith decides he's going to, the big man, makes a three-pointer, decides to try it again. It's going to be a home run shot to Pant. Pant's got the wide open look. In for 2. We got us a tie ball game and timeout, Link Academy. Your Bulldogs just tied it up with 1:18 left in the second period. Good job, Carl Junction Bulldogs. We'll take a few second timeout so I can get a drink. All this yelling. Be right back. The Carl Junction Boys streaming network here in the beautiful Carthage, Missouri. All right, welcome back. 1:18 second period. We got us a ball game. Scoreboard recessed to 0s, 33-33. Looks like Link's going to inbound on the far side. Let's see if we can't get a stop. We might as well just cruise on ahead and take the lead. Here comes Stewart. Gets crossed. Ballard, McDonald, and Shorter. Build a bulldog wall. Near side, Nagy. Back to Stewart. Nagy near wing. Back to Stewart. Stewart's got the open look. It's going to be off the rim. No good. Put back by the big man. No good. You're that tall. You shouldn't miss. Endicott pulls down the rebound. He's got the wide open look. He's just going to go right at him. It's going to be a no call. They're letting him play. Shorter's got a look from the corner. Oh, off the backboard. No good. Here comes Nagy wide open. It's going to be close. And McDonald goes up and gets him. The left side. Shots no good. I think that's 3 on McDonald with 39.8 seconds left in the first half. Nagy goes to the line, take the lead here. Got a chance to take the lead. We got Endicott, McDonald, Ballard, and Pant to rebound. We got Shorter back. Back with Ethan Smith, the big man, number 1. Nagy at the line. Trying to take the lead here with 39 seconds, and that one's not going to do it. That's a shame. Rashawn McDonald goes to the bench with 3. We'll see him in a little bit. Kobe, the hot hand flame-throwing Martin, checks back in. He's got 3 or 4 threes and a 2. Second shot for Nagy looks good. So they take the lead by 1. Bulldogs ball with 37 seconds. Here comes Pant. He's going to drive in. He's going to do a short float. No good. And Ballard flies in there. Unfortunately, Smith comes down with it as Pant tries to get it back with 29 seconds. In the first half, 25-24, ticking down with here's Nagy, brings it to the top. Looking for that last play shot. I don't know why they don't out-leap the big man every single time. They're going to go to the corner to Smith. Smith's going to pull the trigger on a 3-point shot, and it's in. 6'8", shooting threes. Haven't seen him in the paint once. There's Endicott. I guess if he can shoot. Oh, Endicott gets caught with the ball on his hip. It's going to be a turnover, carry. So 4.4 seconds. They need to press him here a little bit, slow him down. 37-33. Bulldogs trail by 4. Here's Nagy, gets it in. They're going to get it to the big man Smith. He's going to do the half-court shot. It misses. That's into the half. First half, your Bulldogs 33. Lincoln County Basketball Academy 37. So we'll take a few minute timeout. We got 10-minute halftime. And we'll be back for the second half. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back to the Carl Junction Streaming Network here in the beautiful Carthage, Missouri. Be right back. All right, looks like about 2 minutes and 20 seconds. We'll come back, get started for the third period. Your Bulldogs with an impressive first half. Trailed most of the first and most of the second. Came in and tied it at the end. A foul put a Link back up by one, and a three-point shot by the 6'9" kid, Spencer, to take the lead, put them up by 4. Bulldogs hanging in there, looking to take the lead. It's like Bob Hayes and Larry Cower on their way for the second half. Get over here. The Bulldogs can use all the support they can get. You're just joining me. It's Deacon Ennicott's birthday today. Happy 18th birthday to him. Cooper Vedek's on the IR, not the IR, the under the weather list. So hopefully he'll be back tomorrow night for the championship. Minute 24. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Just under a minute left. Clock is ticking down. 1 minute buzzer went off, and we're about off to the races. Looks like it's going to be Bulldog ball to open the half. Got the Carthage cheerleaders training behind us, so we'll just pretend they're cheering for the Bulldogs. Baker Van Slyke, are you out there? Baker Van Slyke or Jordan Van Slyke. Honorary announcers for the Bulldog team. All right, here we go. 1 second, and we're off to the races. Round 3. Let's see who we got here. We got Shorter, Hanks, Endicott, Pant, and Rashawn McDonald back in the game. McDonald with 3 fouls. Him and Stewart been getting tied up a lot lately. All right, we're off to the races. Clock starts, 7:57. Here comes Hank, picked up by Nagy. Bounce past the Endicott. The Endicott with Smith. He's just going to drive in, go over the top of him, high on the backboard. It's going to be a miss. Here's McDonald, put back, in for 2. Rashawn McDonald. This is Rashawn McDonald's kind of game. He's getting in the ear of Stewart. Makes everybody work a little harder. It's Stewart. Stewart walks on the shot, then tries to get a flop as McDonald comes out, puts a hand in his face, and then shakes him off. Turnover. Bulldogs got a chance here to tie it up or take the lead. Hanks inbounds to Shorter. 7:35, third period. Picked up by Nagy. Far side, here comes Endicott at the top. McDonald comes around the top. He's going to drive in. He comes up. He sees Hanks on the near wing. Picked up by Stewart. Bounce pass to Endicott. Here's McDonald. Picked up by Stewart. Hanks to the far side. Shorter. Pant far in the corner. Back to Shorter. Shorter on the wing. He's going to switch with Pant. Pant's going to see him wide open layup. He goes in for 2. It's a tie ball game. 37-37 as Brody Pant drives hard on the open lane. 6:57, third period as the Bulldogs got a 4-0 run going as the big man, Spencer, looks at the 3, gets a hand in his face this time. He's sunk 2 of them tonight, so that's a good idea. Meet him with a palm. Nagy at the top, or at the far side. Here comes Stewart. Looks like Pant's going to pick him up. Rashad and Pant switched off. Probably a good idea if you want to keep McDonald in the game. Going to be a screen by Smith. Pant goes on through it. Nagy in the wing. Here's the big man Smith, or Spencer, looking at the 3. Trying to get him open. The Bulldogs doing a good job on the defense. Here's Spencer with a long 2. No good. Pant flies up there, gets it. Home run pass to Endicott. Endicott. Oh! Goaltending on the big man. The Bulldogs take their first lead of the day on a goaltend by 6'9", Simone Spencer. Birthday boy says, catch me if you can. Bulldogs 39-37, up by 2. And that's what hustle do right there, Bulldogs. Nagy gets the ball in, picked up by Hanks. 6:02 left in the third period. Nagy drives in. He's going to try to go to the big man. He's going to throw it away. Bulldog ball as the Link Academy took a little nap at halftime. Sleepy eyes. They haven't woken back up. Here comes Shorter. Just under 6 minutes. Picked up by Nagy at the top. Shorter having a heck of a game himself. Gets it to Hanks. Back to Shorter. Nagy, the defender. Endicott's going to set a screen. Back to Endicott. Endicott looks. He might just take him right there. Here comes McDonald. McDonald's going to drive in. Hits Pant in the corner. Pant's got the open look. Off the rim. No good. No Bulldog there to rebound. Looks like Nagy's got the wide open rebound. Nagy with a stutter step there. Looked like he was going to put the hammer down and head to the bucket. Door got closed by the Bulldog. Stewart at the top. Pant picks him up. 5:22, third period. Crowd starting to cheer. They see good defense. They know it when they see it. Here's Brown near side by Shorter. Not letting Link in. Here's Brown going to drive in. It's going to be in for 2. Looks like it's going to be a timeout for Link as they tie it up 39-39 with 5:09 left in the third period. We'll take a few second timeout. We'll be right back to the Carl Junction Boys streaming network here in Carthage, Missouri. Be right back. All right, here we go. 2 seconds left. Timeout is over. It's time to get back to work as the Bulldogs. Inbound on the opposite end. Here comes Pant Shorter. 5:09, third period. Hanks, Endicott, and McDonald on the other end. Surrounded by Link Academy. Looks like Shorter and Hanks are going to trade positions. Uncontested inbound on the far end. 5:09. Clock starts. Shorter comes back to get it. Here comes Nagy to pick him up. Hanks decides to keep it. He's going to go to Endicott. Endicott's got the look. He's going to go baseline. Drives in on Spencer. Here comes Pant. Pant gets the body call on, let's see which one of the Twin Towers is going down. It looks like 24. That would be Simmons Spencer. Simmons Spencer is the one that's been hitting some pretty big threes. He gets his first personal foul. Just under 5 minutes with 5:53, 39-33. Pant's got a chance to take the lead, and he does. Brody, smooth like butter, Pant. Pant looking at the second shot. Rims out, rebound by Spencer. Hands off to Stewart. 4:49, third period. Stewart gets to the top, picked up by Pant. Pant low and gets low. And he's going to get the body, I think, on the ground. Let me make sure. Yep, 22. Pant picks up his foul. I think that's 2 on him. Nope, that's the first one on Brody Pant. Stewart to inbound, Endicott to defend at the line. Gets it into Spencer. Back to Stewart, near corner. 4:39, third period. As Stewart drives in, he's going to lose it. Runs into the solid Pant. Goes up in the air. Pant brings down the ball as Nagy gets a big reach on him and knocks the ball out. Here comes Stewart and McDonald. Don't do it. So Stewart misses. Spencer puts it back in. Pant with a quick layup. That was so fast I didn't even see it. Bulldogs, Link was still celebrating. The Pant went right by. Take the lead, 42-41. Here comes Nagy. Brown. Spencer for 3. That's his third one. He's big, but man, he is pretty smooth at the three-point line. You got to give him credit. Speaking of three-point shooters, there's Spencer, and Endicott's going to get the push in the back. Tries to go up over the back of Spencer and gets called for it. Just under 4 minutes, 3:50. Link with a 2-point lead. It's pretty much a heavyweight bout right now. Back and forth shootout. 42-44 with 3:50 left in the third period. Looks like Martin checks in, Ballard checks in. Let's see who comes out. Unless we're just going to leave all 7 in. Here comes Pant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Hanks. Okay. I was like, heck yeah, leave them all 7 in. That'd be an advantage. 3:47. Here comes Stewart. Third period. Bulldogs down by 2. Stewart drives in. He's got an open lane. He's going to lose it. Martin tries to grab it. He goes down to the line, and it's out of bounds on Martin. So Stewart's going to inbound for the Link Academy. Endicott coming to guard the inbound. 3:35. Bounce pass to Smith. Nowhere to go as a double team. He takes it back out to Maggie. Maggie's got an open shot. No good. Long arms of Martin. Pull it down. Let's see if Martin's still got the hot hand right now. Go find an open spot, Martin. Shorter, picked up by Nagy at the top. 3:19, third period. 42-44. Down by 2. Here's Shorter drives in. He gets the call over the back, and I think that's going to be on the big man, Smith. Let me look. Yep, over the back. So that's number 2 for Smith. So Smith picks up his second one. Take it right at him. Shorter. 3:12 in the third period, down by 2. Shorter has some clutch free throws and foresight to tie the game. He just continues. There's one. Endicott, Ballard to rebound. Twin Towers. Nope, looks like one of them went out. Second shot for Shorter is going to be off the rim, and Endicott gets it. Put back, it's going to be blocked. Ballard gets it, so the Bulldogs are going to keep it. Here's a shot by Shorter, and it's in! Maddox Shorter! Maddox Shorter, the biggest lead of the game here by 2, 46-44. Your Bulldogs, just under 3 minutes in the third period. Nagy gets it to Foster. That's going to be a body on. Looks like Ballard. I think he's going to get it on Stewart. Let me take a peek here. See who the number is. Number 1, yep, Ballard picks up his first. So Ballard picks up his first. Foster checks in. Brown checks in. And Fernando. Actually, Foster checks out. All right, Smith, the inbound. Here comes Stewart at the top. Stewart's going to drive in, picked up by Ballard. Smith at the top goes to Brown. Brown looks for the long jumper. It's in the air. It looks pretty good, and it is. Ties it up, 46, 2:35. Shorter, far side, picked up by Nagy. He's going to drive in. Looks like he's going to keep it and go all the way up. Finger roll, no good. Rebound by Smith, the big man. Pulls it down, hands it off to Stewart. 2:23 left. Third period, he's going to go to the corner. He's got Nagy wide open. Nagy changes his mind. I thought he might try to shoot. Stewart just going to lose it, out of control. Just trying too much. As Ballard and McDonald doing a good job on their guard. So out of bounds, it's Bulldog ball. Ballard inbound. Looks like Hanks checks in as I think McDonald or let's see, Shorter goes out. Hanks, Ballard, Martin, Endicott, and McDonald with 2:07 in the third period. As the Bulldogs tied 46-46. Picked up by Fernando. Goes to Ballard, and we got Martin in the corner. Martin's going to spin move, dribble, back paddle. Gets it to Endicott, trying to get Martin open. Test that hand. It's going to go back to him. Here it goes underneath. Oh! We got a big old flop on Brown. Flops hard, and Ballard gets called for it. Jeez. That's 2 on Ballard. Gets a charge. Coming off a foul earlier. Chased inbound as the Link take over on that one with 148, 46-46. Good defense by Brown. And super flop. You got the big man. He's going to drive in. He's going to throw it away. It's going to go out of bounds on the Bulldogs, but good defense as Fernando was driving baseline, heading for the bucket. Stewart to inbound, Endicott to guard the inbound. Gets it into Spencer. Bounce pass back to Stewart. Got him kind of locked in the corner. We got the wide open Brown for 3, and it's in. Up by 3, Link. Here's Hanks. Near side. Good test for the Bulldogs this game. Solid team. We got a basketball academy. It's a pretty stacked team, and it's going to be a reach on, let's see, Martin drives in, gets the reach, and it's going to be on 22. Fernando. That's 2 on him, I think. Let me look. So, Color Fernando gets called for that. Pant inbound underneath their basket. Looking for the inbound play. Here comes Endicott. A little hard to do that alley-oop when you got 2 6'9s. Endicott goes up, and he's fouled. Shot almost goes in. Shot's no good, but Endicott goes to the line, shooting 2. Got a chance to bring it within a 1-point game here. 105 left in the third period. 46-49. Ballard to rebound. Pant to rebound. Got Endicott on the stripe. We got Hanks and Martin back. Bulldogs right now in just a battle with Link. Rims in for the first one, so good shot by the birthday boy, Deacon Endicott. If you see him, wish him a happy birthday. 18 today. Everything's official. Second shot, good. As Endicott, it's that new age and wisdom. Went right in. 1-point game, 48-49, just under a minute. Nagy at the top. He sees Brown, and Pant's going to get him. Brown's an actor. He's got to be careful. His Pants like, come on. As Nagy points at him and laughs. How do you get out? Oh, this must be the 5th foul? Okay, so 5 personal fouls for each team, so everybody in bonus here on out. Rick Smith, they're pretty big. Look at the line right here. Endicott's about 6'2". He might not be 6'9", but he's probably 6'7", 6'8". He's pretty big. Second shot is good. Martin picked up by Stewart, hands it off to Pant. Just under a minute here, 48 seconds. Here comes Hanks at the top, picked up by Nagy. Nagy having a pretty good day. Pant to Hanks. Hanks got the look. It's in the air for 3. Ryan Hanks brings it back to a tie. It's 30 seconds and ticking. Stewart walks it across. Hanks comes out to high-five him. Hands it off to Nagy. Picked up by Martin. Back to Stewart. 23 looking for that last second shot. Bulldogs aren't doing anything too crazy here. Stewart's going to drive with 6 seconds. He's got the sidestep shots. No good. Ballard with the big board. Here comes the long ball for Martin. Oh, super close by Martin. Martin sends a cannonball. So that's the end of the third. We got a tie ball game again. We're rolling into the fourth period, 51-51. We got a 1 minute. Yeah, you're not a kid, Rick. He is tall. One of them, there's 2 of them. One's taller than the other, which I think 24 Spencer is the taller. I think they said like 169, 167. They're just big. And unfortunately, the 6, whatever, we'll say 6'7" to 6'9", had to hit about 3 threes tonight. Doesn't do much under the board, but he's destroying the 3-point line. We'll take a few second timeout. Be right back. 27 seconds. We'll be right back. We'll get the last 8 minutes of the game. Let the Bulldogs run away with it. Hey, welcome back. Here we go. Looks like link ball. Far side, 8 minutes on the clock, and we are off. 8 minutes left in the game. Decides who plays the championship tomorrow against Shawnee Mission. Shawnee Mission had a pretty good day against Webb. Moved on to the championship, so they're waiting for the winner. Loser will play Webb tomorrow. Winner at 3:30. Loser, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at that because I'm not even going there. Nagy at the top. There comes Ballard to guard. You got Brown. He's had a pretty hot hand. He's going to kick it back out to Nagy. Nagy's got a, especially going to pull that trigger, he's got a pretty decent shot himself. Good defense right now by the Bulldogs. Almost a walk by Nagy as that toe's bouncing. Here's Brown for three. Brown is, he's landing some threes today. Doing a good job. Got to give that young man some credit because he is balling. The Endicott far side, guarded by, let's see which ones he got out there. Oh, throws it away. Looks like Spencer gets a hand on it on the pass. Long arms. 7:04, 54-51. Bulldogs down by 3 on the three-point shot of Brown. Somebody needs to get a hand on his face. Looks like that's going to be Hanks' job. Nagy's going to sit out there to waste some time. Goes to Stewart. Back to Nagy. I don't know if we're going to the 6.5 minute stall here or what. We'll see. No hurry, I guess, when you're in the lead, so why not? Nagy, Stewart, here comes Martin. They go to the big man from the corner for three. It's going to be no good. And Hanks is going to pull down the board. Hanks is going full speed. He's going right at the big man. It's going to be deflected or off of the pretty much the board. It's hard to do a layup on two kids that big. Gets it to Brown off the hand of Hanks. Hanks going to go baseline. He's going to go for the layup. He's going to get the call as Endicott gets him at the baseline. Shot's no good, but Brown goes to the line. Brown been a pretty good shooter all day at the line and pretty much on the field, on the court. Rick, this is the other one right there next to Deacon. He's done it shorter, but looks like Endicott goes out. Hanks goes out. Here comes Rashawn McDonald and Maddox Shorter. 6:10 left in the game with a 4-point lead by Link. So Brown does his job at the line and hits them both. Shorter picked up by Brown. Brown's kind of came alive this last quarter. Pretty quiet the first half. We got Martin for three. In for three! Martin comes back out of retirement. Says, hey, you guys need some help? Kobe Martin. 2-point game. Here's Nagy with the short float, and it's in. Good drive by Nagy. Just floats it right over the top, and it rolls in. Here comes Shorter. Clocked him about 60 mile an hour on that run. Far side. Shorter picked up by Brown. Here comes Martin at the top. Here comes Stewart. He's going to try to stick to him. Oh, it's going to be a moving screen. Or Stewart gets called as he pushes through Ballard's screen. That should be about 3 on Stewart. Let me look here. Nope, that's 2. Okay, 2 on Stewart. Number 4, the guard. I thought he had more. Maybe there was called on Rashad. McDonald, far wing, back to near side. There's a shot. It's in the air for 3 by Shorter. It's going to be no good. Pant with a great defense goes up, tips it out, gets it himself. He's thinking about it. He's going to elevate, and he gets the call. He goes up on the big man, Simone Spencer, and Spencer gets called for the body. Shot's no good. Brody Pant goes to the line, shooting 2. 5:07 left in the game. Got a chance to bring it within 2. Nope, never mind. We're going to be on the ground, it looks like. Inbound underneath their basket. Still got a chance to bring it within 2. Just might take a little longer. Inbound to Shorter, far wing, underneath the Pant. Pant's a long jumper. No good. Spencer flies in, gets the rebound. They're like, dude, you're huge. Get in there and rebound. Sorry to be supervised as coach. Got Nagy at the top. Bulldogs down by 4 right now, just under 5 minutes, 4:48 left in the game. Here comes Martin with a little defense. Screened by Spencer. He's got Brown in the corner for 3. It's going to be no good. Good defense by Shorter. deflects him a little bit. Pant drives in. He's going to go bounce past the Ballard. Ballard hits Rashad McDonald on the far side. McDonald's going to one extra step, a travel. Give it right back to him. So Ballard had good ball movement as McDonald just took one extra step there, heading to the basket. Got caught. 4:30 left in the game. Bulldogs down by 4. What a game. This has been a great test for the Bulldogs. Here's Brown as he got Shorter sticking with him like glue. Oh, it's going to be a charge. A charge on Brown. Finally, the flopper gets flopped. It's about time. He's been flopping all night. About time he get called. So Shorter does a great job and gets a charge on Brown. That's his first one. Inbound to Shorter, 4:16 left in the game. Here comes Shorter, picked up by Brown. Brown's like, oh. He's going to get it to Martin, bounce past Ballard to Shorter. Shorter's going to hard one to Ballard. Ballard goes up and fouled. He comes up clapping, and he is pumped up. Veins are popping and muscles are flexing. Ballard goes to the line. Shorter grabs him. I think he thought there was going to be a fight, but Ballard was just jacked up. 4:04. Ballard going to the line, shooting 2, 54-58. 4:04 left in the game. Joey Martin goes back. We got Rashad McDonald and Brody Pant. Rebound. Ballard on the stripe. And it's going to rim out. Second shot for Ballard is good. I think he willed that one in there. It was going everywhere but in the net. 3-point game, under 4 minutes. Here comes Stewart's going to drive in. He's going to dish it to... Whoa! He's going to dish it to Smith. And Kobe Martin just hack-a-shacks him from behind and sends the big man straight to the ground. He was going to dunk it anyway, so now he's got to earn it the old-fashioned way. So good foul by Martin. Let's see. I guess I should say let's see if it's going to be a good one. Yep, that was a good one. First shot, no good. Martin wasn't messing around on that one. Holy moly. Hammer throw. Second shot, no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. So good job, Kobe Martin. Here comes Pant. He's going to go lane to lane. In for 2. Brody Pant. Brody Pant having a heck of a day, finding the open lane. 1-point game, 57-58. 3:37 left in the game as Stewart brings it to the top of the key. The big man Smith standing there building himself a wall. Here comes Stewart, baseline. He's going to reverse layup. It's going to be no good. That's a shame. Going to be rebound by Rashad McDonald. It's going to be an out. They tried to alley-oop Martin. Oop, didn't work. Goes right back to Link. Nagy, he's going to take the long two. No good. And McDonald pulls it down. It's going to be the home run. Yes, sir. Go for the home run. Nagy gets his hand on it, knocks Martin down. Foul on Nagy. That should be 5 on Link, so Martin's going to the line. Shooting 2. Got Ballard and Pant to rebound. We got Martin on the stripe and McDonald and Shorter back. Chance here to tie it, or at least tie it, but take the lead. My money's on Martin right now. Ooh. Rims out. Martin, second shot is in the air, and it is good. We got us a tie ball game. Inbound to Nagy. 2:52 left in the game with 58s on the board. Bounce past Stewart. He's got the base, and McDonald gets him on the way up. Shot's no good, but Stewart goes to the line, shooting 2.
Fouls on number 5. 2-2 for the Lions, number 4.
Stewart's got a chance to take the lead here for Link. Got the Twin Towers in. Got Ballard and McDonald. Martin and Pant to rebound. Shot's good. Up by 1 as Hank checks in for Ballard. Pant slides down into the paint. Next to the block. Looking for that rim out right here. That's going to be no good. Unfortunately, rebound by Smith. Kick back out to Brown. Brown's going to bring it back out. He's pretty lethal from there, so stick with him. Shorter has got him covered. There goes Nagy. Short floater. It's going to be too hard. There's should be an over the back. No call, out of bounds on Martin. So timeout, Link. Your Bulldogs 59, Link 50. I'm sorry, Bulldogs 58, Link 59 with 2:32 left in the game with a 1-minute timeout. We'll take a few second timeout. You're listening to the Carl Junction Streaming Network in the high-powered punch-out game. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Welcome back. For all the marbles, 2:32 left in the game, 58-59. Your Bulldogs down by 1. Stewart to inbound for Link underneath their basket. Here comes the big man. I don't know why you're not hooping him. And it's going to go to, goes to Brown and Rashad McDonald makes him pay. And that's probably, is that 5? That looks like 5 as McDonald heads straight to the bus. McDonald with a heck of a game. Good job, Rashad McDonald. Endicott checks in. Inbound on far side. Brown to throw it in. He gets it into Smith. He sees Nagy. Nagy drives in for the layup. It's going to be no good off the back of the rim. Pant pulls it down. Call it! There it is. Brown gets him one. You couldn't tell. I wanted it, and I got it. So Brown reaches in on Pant, bodies him up. Look like Pant going to school with a backpack on. Pant goes to the line, shooting 2. Both, let's see, Link. Yep. Well, they're both going to be in bonus. Pant's first shot's going to be off the back of the rim. No good. When they say free throws matter, this is definitely one of those games. Brody Pant takes in a deep breath, steps back, Endicott, Martin to rebound, Hanks, and Shorter back. Get in there, and it goes in. Puts the Bulldogs up by 1. Brody Pant having a good game. Just all-out hustle and muscle. 2:14. 59s, I'm sorry. Ties it up. Stewart drives into the big man. Big man dishes it out. He kicks it out to Nagy. Nagy's good looking at the 3. Hits a 3. And a timeout, Link. So 59-62. Did he walk? Uh-oh. What do we got going? Team up! So Nagy hits a 3. I thought he shifted his feet, and he is jawing the referee down there. They're walking him off. The team comes to get him. I'm not sure what happened and what he said, but he made a 3. He needs to be quiet and just enjoy it. Put Link up by 3. 59-62. I'm with you. Team up. That's right. I don't need no warning. They're still talking, so. Coach is telling Nagy to zip it. Game like this, you can't afford a technical, and the Bulldogs will get the ball. Coach like, Dave, calm it down. He's still mad. You can see him right here on the end of the bench. Nope, he's coming back in. Nope, he's staying out. Stewart even told him to have a seat. That's actually a good captain right there. Cool it down. They can't jeopardize it. I mean, I don't blame him. I don't blame him. Even though he hit that big shot at the end, he just about blew it with a technical. Bulldog ball to inbound with 2 minutes left in the game, down by 3 on a 3-point shot by Nagy. And then everything kind of went south for Nagy and the ref. I'm not sure. Let's see. He checked in. Inbound to Shorter. Picked up by Brown. Shorter's going to keep it. Between the legs, spin move. He's going to head to the basket. He goes to Endicott. Endicott at the top. Oh, he's going to throw it away on a bounce pass. There's a good look at Pant. Just couldn't connect. Give it right back to the Link. 1:45 in the game. 59-62. Need to get a big stop here. Stewart brings it down slowly as Smith stands there for the screen. Stewart's going to dish it. Gets it to Spencer, the big man, in for 2. Here's Pant. Going to take the ball, gets across the sea. He's going to go all the way. Looks like he's just going to keep it. In for 2. It's going to be deflected by Smith. Brown gets the ball. 1:14 left in the game. 59-64. I'm not sure what happened there. As Brown kind of does a weird stutter step. 3-point shot for Spencer is no good. The big man, it's going to be a tie-up. Hanks and Fernando. Looks like it's going to be Bulldog ball on that one. So good job, Brian Hanks. Hanks, Shorter, Pant, Martin, and Endicott on the court with 1:01 left. Fernando checks out. Nagy checks in. Checked his fever. It went down. Gets it into Pant. Pant on the far side, uncontested. Gets it across. Hands it off to Shorter. 55 seconds. Got to get moving. Shorter, far side. He's got an open look. Nope, he's going to bounce past Endicott for 2. In for 2. Deacon Endicott. Timeout. Bulldogs. With 45.9 seconds with a 3-point game, Endicott gets to the bucket again. He's been finding his way there. Yes, sir, Rick Smith. I'm with you, buddy. Plenty of time. 45 seconds in basketball, that's eternity. Especially when it's the game before yours. You have to watch it. So Bulldogs got to get a quick stop here. Forced turnover. Or get foul number 1, Ethan Smith. He's been at the line, hadn't even sniffed the net today. So that's where I'd go. Brown, number 3, is definitely not who you want to foul. That kid has been on point. Stewart's been pretty solid himself. Back and forth, Brown. Gets it. Ooh, yep, okay. Gets it to Smith. He hits Stewart in the corner. 35 seconds. They're going to have to foul. Looks like bounce up. Get him. Yep, there it is. Good job, Deacon Endicott gives Smith a great big shove in the back. So the big man goes to the line. There's no reason to start making them now, Smith. Do what you do, brother. Sending in some of that Bulldog juju. Shots in the air. And it's out. They found the right kid. Big board right here for the Bulldogs. They got to box out Spencer, and that's nope. Next one makes it a 4-point game, 2 possession here. So Hanks picked up by Nagy. He's going to go to shorter for 3. In and out, no good. 20 seconds, and it's going to be a foul on Martin to Stewart. So Stewart looks like he's going to be shooting too. 21.2 left in the game, down by 4. Stewart goes to the other end to shoot. Martin picks up his second foul. Good game right now for the Bulldogs and Link. Bulldogs putting up a heck of a fight tonight. Just getting after it. Shot's good. (61-66) with 21.2. Stewart at the line. Bulldog fan club trying to cheer it on. Inbound of Shorter. We got Martin for the long 3. No good. It's going to rebound by Shorter. Shorter for 3. It's in the air. And it's in. Molly Shorter, timeout. 10.4 seconds. 3-point game is Shorter having a night. So a 6-second timeout with 10.4 seconds. 3-point game. 64-67 as the Bulldogs still got a chance. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. 10.4 seconds left. Nagy inbound underneath. Opposite end. Everybody's in a foot race. Here we go. We're going for the home run shot. Nagy to get it in. He gets it into Brown. Brown gets fouled immediately by Martin. Nothing you can do there. 1 second ticks off, which that was a pretty long 1 second. 9.4. So Brown's shooting 2, which Brown's been pretty much money on the free throws tonight. Brown at the line. That's good. Brings it to a 2-possession game. Whole Link team back. Only Bulldogs in the rebound. That's good. Here comes Hank. Clock's ticking. 7, 6, 5. Hands it off to Pant. Pant on the run with 3. Off the backboard. No good. Rebound by Spencer. And that's going to be the game as the Bulldogs going to drop. 64-69 in a heck of a game by your Bulldogs. What a battle both teams put up. I'm not sure what time we play tomorrow. We'll have to double check. Consolation game tomorrow championship is going to be Shawnee Mission and Link. Shawnee Mission is going to be a tough one to get through. Link, pretty solid team themselves. Bulldog gave them a heck of a match for playing a basketball academy. So I think they should hang their heads high on that one. Brian Vidic signing off until tomorrow afternoon or evening. Remember, don't forget to hug your Bulldog. We'll see you tomorrow.